As this is the final episode prior to the season finale, Daredevil Born Again is firing off on all cylinders while also facing harsh criticism. So, in a bit of a longer video, I'm going to give my spoiler free review of the latest episode and also talk about what is happening with the fan base. So I think it's become pretty crystal clear that Daredevil Born Again was never going to live up to the expectations that fans of the Netflix show set for the series. No matter what they could have done, even if they said they took all the scripts from season 4 that was being written and literally used that and didn't deviate at all, people would still find problems with this show. And I think that this is evident in the last episode, actually the last couple of episodes, but the last one really, which I didn't talk about because it was April Fool's, so you guys know it's like a national holiday around these here parts, but that episode and how Muse was handled, to me, felt like a core Netflix, just Netflix marvel. They wasted Muse. He just kind of goes away in a anticlimactic way, which is exactly what we got in pretty much every season of the Netflix series. I know people will try to deny it, but remember how great Cottonmouth was in Luke Cage? And then he just kind of goes away in literally like half the episodes, and you're like, oh, now we got a less interesting villain. And season 2 wasted that and so much more, and even the Daredevil series. And I think that the series has been met with a lot of backlash, and I think that carries over into the latest episode. I don't know for certain, but I'm already seeing just quickly checking online, right? I saw a lot of people saying this isn't what we want. It's not the show we want. They should change it for season 2. They don't like the direction. And I can kind of get it, but to me, as somebody that's loved every episode, especially the trial episode and the bank episode, this series to me keeps firing off on all cylinders. And the latest episode is, I feel like the last episode, it has its ups and downs. But overall, I think it's a great continuation of what happens at the end of the last episode and what happens with Muse, what happens with Matt, what's going on with Kingpin. Both of them going back to their old ways, you know? And we know that that's going to become very, very prominent going forward. And that these characters' relationship is going to be something completely different in season 2 and what they're doing and what they're aiming to do. And I think that looking at the bigger picture here, you know, and what happens in this episode that leads us into the finale, it does a great job of building up excitement, anticipation, putting out some questions out there, setting up a couple of pieces on the chessboard, which I feel like by the end of the season, and again, I haven't seen the last episode, I feel like they're going to put us into a checkmate situation and leave us on a cliffhanger. I just got this feeling that it's going to be very, very interesting. And I like how they're slowly tiptoeing towards it, but at the same time, the pacing, especially the last episode, was off. And in this one, I think it's better. So there's a couple of faults I can find in it, but overall, this latest episode is another great one. Obviously, I'll do a spoiler video that follows this, and I'll talk about it, so stay tuned. But man, yeah, when they fire off on all cylinders, they really do. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.